Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today, I'll be reviewing Heavy Seas Blackbeard's Breakfast. This is an Imperial Porter. They are using locally roasted coffee, and then they are aging this in bourbon barrels. So cool stuff. At time of recording, this only has about 2 months worth of age on it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh wow, up front, lots of chocolate, a very big roasted malt notes. A bit of caramel, a little bit of toffee, maybe a touch of like a burnt sugar kind of thing going on. Yeah, dark chocolate, touch of milk chocolate, definitely getting some coffee, like a roasted coffee note in there. Get a touch of vanilla, very, very light, not really picking up on bourbon, not really picking up on any oak. Yeah, mostly roasty notes, chocolate, caramel. Yeah, smells pretty decent. Not big on the barrel or the bourbon, but I know Heavy Seas doesn't barrel age their beers for very long at all. I think it's usually maybe a month or two, something like that. Let's go ahead, take our first sip. Yeah, pretty much just like in the aroma. Up front, I'm getting this nice roasted malt notes. There's almost like a little bit of a burnt taste in there too. Definitely getting some chocolate, mostly dark chocolate. It's got that bittersweet taste going on. As it lingers on my palate, I get a little bit more of that milk chocolate. It's kind of creamy, definitely a little bit sweeter. Still not getting much in the way of bourbon. I get a little bit of like a bourbon type of sweetness on the back end, and I get a little bit of warmth too as it goes down, but yeah, not much in the way of bourbon. I do get a little bit more actual oak taste in the beer though, which is nice. A little bit of an oakiness on the back end. Definitely picking up on some more vanilla in the taste as well. But again, it's mostly dominated by this big roasty, bitter malt notes. Definitely getting some caramel, toffee. Not really getting the burnt sugar that I was picking up in the aroma though. Again, it's really just, it's a decent beer, but it's not what I was hoping for. Coffee's a little bit more mild in the actual taste. It wasn't huge in the nose, but I definitely got some. I get a little bit of like a mild coffee, almost like a roasted coffee bean, something like that. But again, very, very mild. It's more chocolatey, roasty. Definitely that big dark chocolate with combined with that sweeter milk chocolate. It's got a medium body. It's actually pretty chewy for an Imperial Porter. It really tastes more like a little bit of like a thinner Imperial Stout, but it's pretty damn close. Pretty smooth beer too. For 10%, don't get too much in the way of alcohol. Like I said, I do get a definite warmth as it goes down. I would attribute that to the bourbon barrels, but again, not much in the way of bourbon, not much in the way of barrel character at all. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of oakiness, that's about it. It is a very nice Imperial Porter, but it's nothing crazy. It's not big on the coffee, it's not big on the bourbon, so it's okay. It's definitely decent. I mean, it's a tasty beer, there's nothing wrong with it, just not what I was hoping for. So, in terms of rating, guys, I'm going with an 8.5 out of 10 for this one. Really well done on the Imperial Porter side. Coffee, I'd be really surprised if the coffee faded that quickly. It's certainly an adjunct that fades fast, but that would be very, very quick. And again, the bourbon touch, maybe like a bourbon sweetness, touch of vanilla oak. Other than that, that's about it. If you guys have tried this one, if you tried it fresher, let me know. Alright, that does it for this beer review. Please remember, rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.